Hey you guys, so today I wanted to do something a lot... Ooh, that was a weird sentence. Hey you guys, so today I want to do something a little bit different for you. This is a look that's kind of involving some different fun colors, but it's still pretty wearable in my mind. I fully copped this look from 10 Chains on Instagram. She's one of my absolute favorite Instagram artists. 10 Chains with 2 Z's. You need to be following her because she's a majestic, beautiful creature. And she's also really nice. She's one of those people, I met her just really recently, and she's one of those people that like, I met and I wanted to say so much to, but like didn't end up saying much to at all because like something about a marriage proposal seemed inappropriate at the time. Anyways, let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to be taking a Sugar Pills Butter Cupcake, which is this really bright yellow right there. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that on so we have a 227 brush, just kind of like the same as 217 from MAC. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that into the crease. And then up a little bit towards the brow on that inner corner there. And then what I'm going to do is grab a flame point from Sugar Pill as well, just that bright orange. And I'm just going to put that in the crease as well, blending up just slightly towards that brow in the inner corner, but not as much as we did with the yellow. And then what we can do is just take a slightly bigger brush and just kind of blend those two together a little bit more. So again, just applying the orange with a slightly smaller brush and then blending out with a bigger one. And then just going in with some shadows from Anastasia, I'm going to be mixing Morocco and Caramel, which are just kind of some warm, reddy brown colors. And I'm basically just going to dip my brush into both of them a couple times. And I'm using a Smith 230 brush for this. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply that on the inner corner, kind of like we do with our halo eye, into that crease. And outer corner, back into the crease and connecting them. And not blending up as high as that orange color that we put down, but still making sure to blend into the crease a little bit. And then what I'm going to do is take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Black Bean, and I'm just going to add a couple dabs of that right to the center of the lid. This doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm just going to kind of buff that out as much as I can. Just messily, but making sure we're not going into the crease there at all. And then I'm just going to go over that with a kind of dark brown shadow. And you can just use any shadow you want for this, because we're going to cover it in a second anyways. Now, if you wanted a more neutral eye, you could definitely stop right here, but I'm going to go ahead and add MAC's Blue Brown pigment, which is blue and brown. And I'm actually just going to spritz my brush with a little bit of Fix Plus first. When you spray your brush to get it a little bit damp before you apply it, number one, when you're using loose pigments, stops fallout from happening, but it also causes the pigment to look a little bit more intense. The only downfall of using a damp brush for pigments is that it's a little bit trickier to blend out afterwards. But my tip for that is to just let it dry completely, and then if you need to blend out, go ahead and do so. So I'm just going to take a little bit more of a dark brown color and just kind of go over those inner and outer corners again. And then I'm just blending up that crease a little bit more. So next I'm going to be using Tarte's Close Up Lash Liner, which is just black eyeliner pencil. And I'm going to run that, oh my, I'm going to run that on the inner rim. If you have super watery eyes and eyeliner doesn't tend to stay on your waterline, you can either set it with a powder and a really tiny brush, or you can use a gel liner, which I personally find lasts longer on myself, but today I'm just going for this. I'm just going under the lash line as well and really getting in between those lashes. This doesn't have to be super clean because we are going to blend it out. I'm just taking a Smith 220 brush and I'm just going to run over this. Dominique the other day was like, oh man, you should use this brush underneath the eyes. And I was like, whoa, damn dude, I ain't going to try and freaking use that big of a fucking brush underneath my eyeball, but you know what? I should trust her more often because it works beautifully. And I'm going to go over that, just picking up a little bit of black eyeshadow on my brush here. And just putting that under the lower lash line, just to really intensify it. I'm just using my Tarteist gel liner here, and my little Smith 202 brush. And I'm just going to do a quick winged eyeliner. And I'm also going to bring it down on this inner corner just a little bit to make it kind of pointy. Sorry, back to my winged eyeliner. And I'm not going to be bringing my winged eyeliner up as much towards my brow. Instead, I'm going to just go kind of almost straight out. And then connect it with that bottom liner there. Then what I'm going to do is grab a little bit more of that caramel color that we use kind of in the crease there. And I'm just going to buff underneath the black, just to make it a little bit warmer and smokier underneath the eye. And then I'm just going to pop on some lashes and mascara, and I'll show you guys the finished look. So this is the final look. So that is everything, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this look and learned something cool today. Let me know what you'd like to see next in the comments below, and I will get back to you. Alright guys, peace out.